everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of ACW Thursday Night Anarchy. I'm your lead commentator, the Wild One, Bruce Northaway. And tonight, as of course, our sponsor, our Dr. Buy Our Shit.
Warning, Dr. Buy Our Shit is not responsible for headaches, nausea, loss of blood, loss of limbs, blindness, decapitations, hauntings, cancer, no loving anymore, going into debt, loss of memory, stolen identity, paralyzation, losing your voice, going deaf, losing your wife, unleashing hell on earth, rabies, and falling pregnant. When using our products, don't bother trying to sue us. We have better lawyers than you do.
No, I'm not saying it. I am not saying it. I'm not saying their products are shit. I know we're on the air. That's the point. But let's get to it. Tonight, we're actually going to have the final match of the Ashes. And it's going to be a traditional 4-on-4 because today, to the American viewers at least, is Thanksgiving. So we're doing this match in the traditional 4v4 Survivor Series style tag match. And tonight, the competitors in that match will be, representing the UK, it will be Cherry Bomb, TNT, Arthur Knight, and a mystery opponent versus the Outback Brawler Betty Dundee, the Man of Mercy, Stone Cold True Blue, and myself, the Wild One, Bruce Northaway. But let's get the show started with the opening match, which will be the first round in the Women's Gold Rush Tournament. Here we go. The following contest is your opening match of the evening, and it is an opening round match for the Women's Gold Rush Tournament, where the winner will go on to challenge for the ACW Women's Championship at ACW Battlemania. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, representing the Elemental Warriors, this is the Fire Warrior Hono! Oh yeah, the Fire Warrior Hono, one of the 5, maybe 6 members of the legendary Elemental Warriors in Japan. A group of 5 or maybe 6 elite fighter women who are each run with an elemental magic. We only have 2 in ACW. That's Fire Warrior Hono and the Wind Warrior Kaze. And yet, for those who know who's going to be in this first round, this is going to be an interesting fight. And also, if the in-game volume is too loud or my mic is too loud, let me know and I'll adjust during the show. And now introducing her opponent. Representing the subjects and XPWL, she is the self-professed demigoddess of the freaks. This is Pain Set Shimmer Cakes. So what I mean by this is going to be interesting. I don't know if these two have fought each other yet, either here or in XPWL. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. So this is going to be an absolute treat for all of us. And also, I'm not expecting anyone to jump in the commentary with me tonight. It's just going to be me tonight. Until the match I'm in, at least. Alright, Hono is ready. And Pain Set is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this! And remember, these Gold Rush tournaments will be under standard rules. So it's starting with the referee's lock, and Hono wins that battle. Goes back into the referee's lock. And back into the corner. Come on, ref. Break them up, break them up, break them up, break them up. Okay, good. Clean break. I love seeing that. And a shot to the chest. Kick blocked. Spun around and punch to the chest. Another. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Kick to the ribs. Back elbow strike. And another kick to the ribs. And shoves her down. Punch to the side of the head. And back elbow strike. Try to go for a kick, but missed that one. Elbow to the lower back. And Irish whip. Reversal to the ropes. And taking a running start. And avalanche in the corner. Irish whip to the ropes. Clothesline attempt. Duck and crossbody. And Painset gone for the pinfall straight away. One. Kick out on one. And overhead punch. And Irish whip to the ropes. Over the top rope onto the floor. And Painset gone to the top rope. And elbow drop from the top rope. And Painset going back into the ring. Looks like Painset's okay with taking this as a bloody count-out victory. And Hono is starting to stir. Back up onto her feet. And back in the ring, but Irish grabbed and Irish whip to the ropes. No reversal. Try to go for a kick. Kick ducked and leg sweep takedown. And neck snap. And Painset going to the top rope. Basically telling Hono to get up to her feet. And chop to the top of the head. Going for the pinfall. One. Kick out on one. And Painset a bit shocked that Hono was able to kick out of that. And elbow drop, but wasn't even on the money. Trying to go for a roundhouse, but ducked that one. And Irish whip over the top rope. Punch to the side of the head. And guillotined on the top rope. Pick them up. And edge of reality. Going for the pinfall. One. Two. Kick out on two. And Painset shaking her head like she can't believe that Hono kicked out of that one. Try to go for a kick, but missed that one. And exploder suplex. And Hono showing she's having a bit of fun. Yeah, she may be the older sister to Kaze, but she acts like the younger sister, if you know what I mean. And a running Kinshasa. Going for the pinfall. One. Two. Kick out on two. And Hono cannot believe that Painset kicked out now. Hono's measuring her up. Kick. And forcing her back with that kick. Picks her up to her feet. And a kick to the midsection. Followed up by a powerbomb attempt, but Painset bites out of it. Drops down to her feet. Kick to the midsection and... oh shit, she's about to go for the Dragon Destroyer. Is she going to make Hono tap, snap, or nap? And no, she lets it go. I'm surprised at that. And g'day, Duck. Welcome to the show. And Painset waiting for Hono to get up to her feet. Remember, this is the opening round of the Gold Rush tournament for the women at least. For the men, that will be the semi-main event. And a slap to the chest. Punch to the side of the head. Slap to the chest. Slap to the chest. Slap to the chest. Punch blocked, then a punch to the side of the head. Slap to the face. I have no idea what Hono's mask is made of, so I have no idea if Painset is hurting her hands doing that. And hockey fight! Fight, 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 fight! And no one got the upper hand there. Kick to the midsection and Painset again going for that Dragon Destroyer, but she was too close to the ropes. And Painset going to the corner. And looks like she's trying to warm up for the edge of reality, going for that creepy crab walk. Try saying that 5 times fast. That was not a challenge, don't. And that's got to be creepy to actually look at that as you're trying to get up to your feet. And edge of reality. No! Hono reversed it on the shoulders and sit out Michinoku driver. Death Valley driver. I don't know. And face first into the top turnbuckle. And body slam. And Hono going to the middle rope. Just waiting for Painset to get up to her feet. And Hono, what are you doing, kid? Double axe handle from the top, from the middle rope. And Hono picks her up to her feet. Kick to the ribs, slap to the chest. Punch to the other side and go for a sleeper lock and grapevines the legs. Is she going to make a tap, snap, or nap? No, Painset is fighting right out of it. Back elbow to make her let go. And a second one for good measure. Elbow strike, and a third elbow strike. Holy shit, look at the back of Hono. Irish whip to the ropes. Duck down. Leapfrog. And try to go for a running kick, but Painset grabbed her, and again go for that Dragon Destroyer. But again, too close to the ropes. Stomp on the elbow. And Painset going to the middle rope, and leg drop from the middle rope. And she's going to try to drag Hono away from the rope so she can go for a pinfall. And goes for it. 1, 2, 3, that's it. That was a good fight. A good fight. And yeah, that was good ring awareness. Considering she tried twice on that Dragon Destroyer and was too close to the ropes. I guess fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice? How could you? Yeah, I'm not doing the full spiel because I fucked up on the first one, but never mind. And elbow from the top rope. Or was that the middle rope? I don't know. And that was the edge of reality. I thought that would have ended the match with the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. And Painset kicked and got out of the way of that one. And the exploder suplex. Now this means we'll wait until seriously 2K fix this. I appreciate having the replays back. I really am, but these are taking too long. Seriously. 2K, trim these down a little bit, you know? And the sit-out Death Valley driver into the Michinoku driver style. I don't know. And the body slam out of the corner where Hono went to the middle rope. But I think this one ended the match with the 1, the 2, and the 3. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner and moving to the semi-finals of the Gold Rush Tournament, Painset Shimmer Cakes. She moves on to a chance to get the #1 contendership. And yeah, 3.5 stars. Scorekeeper, you and I are going to have a few words. And now we're moving on to the next battle. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Italy, representing the first family, this is the Made Man, Tony. Yeah, and the crowd tonight not showing Tony Maroney any kind of respect. And yet this guy, he respects the fact that I actually cashed in on him once. So, yeah, I got his respect. What I did was fucking rip him off for the ACW title. I'm still waiting for him to get even with me, but I guess he doesn't want to. Yeah, I don't think he's going to give you that. Not unless you're willing to wear some concrete shoes. And trust me, you don't want that. They're very fucking painful to walk in. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, now introducing his opponent tonight. From the Rocky Mountains, he is the new ACW Super Heavyweight Champion and the new self-professed King of the Super Heavyweights. This is from the Rocky Mountains, Cannonball Chris Lance. Yeah, Chris Lance captured that championship at ACW's Rhyme City Rumble. And now because he got the victory over Violence, he is claiming he is the new king of the super heavyweights. And I can almost hear Violence seething backstage at Cannonball's fucking boasting on that one. Now that title is not on the line because Tony Maroney is not in the right weight class. Line up the shot, light the fuse, and bang! A cannonball does not care what's in front of it, it will destroy it. Okay, Tony Maroney's ready. Cannonball Chris Lance is ready. Right, ref, ring the bell. Let's do this, and thank you, 2K, for allowing the suspenders to be over the shirt again. That did not look right before. Thank you, 2K. You fixed one of your shit at least. And reversal. And going for that reverse bear hug. Man, just bloody trying to ragdoll Cannonball Chris Lance, so that would be very weird for him. And double arm takedown. Stomp to the back of the head. And knee strike to the side of the head. And the forget about it knee kick to the side of the head. And again saying forget about it. And grabs him by the back of the head. And what's he doing here? And going for a side headlock. And Cannonball fights out of an armbar into a hammerlock. Man, I hate this chain wrestling. I honestly hate this chain wrestling mechanic. I mean, it's good they put it in, but I hate it because it can get long and boring for commentators. And going into a chicken wing. Or maybe tonight we can call that a turkey wing because it's bloody, well, Thanksgiving for whoever celebrates it. We don't do it in Australia. And going for a side headlock. And Irish whip to the ropes. Duck down. Leapfrog. Try to go for a back elbow, but got swatted to the side. Headlock takedown. And big boot to the side of the head. Arm slammed into the mat. Punch to the side of the head. And going for a punch to the side of the head and bulldog. Tony Maroney rolled out of the ring. Punch to the side of the head. And Cannonball brought Tony Maroney back into the ring the hard way. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And the Cannonball wants the Mafia Man to get up to his feet. And on the shoulders, guillotined on the top rope. And Cannonball to the middle rope. Just motioning for Tony to get up to his feet. And double axe handle. And both leave the ring at almost the exact same time. And Irish whip, reversal right into the barricade. And elbow strike, and another elbow strike. Remember, this is under standard rules, so disqualifications and submissions are a thing. I mean, countouts. What the hell have I been drinking? Oh yeah, beer. Don't look at me like Ranger, that was a joke. Besides, Ranger, I make beer disappear. What's your superpower? You know damn well my superpower is... Oh, right. You're joking with me, Bruce. I'm gonna get you for that one later. Took you a while, Ranger. Took you a while. Core and knee strike to the midsection. And an elbow to the top of the head. Clothesline attempt, but ducked. Overhead punch. Irish whip to the ropes. And pop up. Bomb man going for the pinfall. One. Kick out on one. My beer senses are tingling. Bruce, you know that's not a real thing. To an Australian it is, Ranger. Come on. Get with it. And splash from the top rope. And motioning for him to get up to his feet. And dragging him to the ropes, leaning to the ropes. And punch to the side of the head and choking on the top rope. And Irish whip to the barrack, to the turnbuckles one more time. And cannonball, just motioning that he wants. He's telling him to bring it and knee strike. Reversal into the turnbuckles and shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle. Down he goes, stomp to the chest. And trying to choke out the cannonball. And Tony Maroney picks cannonball up. Snap jab, flip, flop, blah. And now he's measuring him up. I guess he's going to go for... Whoa, the sky-high spine buster. Forget about it. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Holy shit, how did he get up from that one? And running the ropes and big boot to the side of the head. And the digital crowd chanting fight forever. So you know this is going to be at least a 4-star match. Punch to the ribs. Running the ropes and shoulder tackle from a running start. Kick to the midsection. And a kitchen sink knee strike. Stomp to the chest. And Cannonball picks up Tony Maroney and Irish whip to the ropes and spear! Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. I almost swore I saw Tony Maroney's soul leave his body on that spear. And Tony trying to pick himself up on the ropes and Irish whip to the ropes and clothesline. And up onto his feet and double A spine buster. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Cannonball is starting to show a bit of frustration. Your first match as champion, you do want to make a good impression. And the pop-up cutter. The pop-up powerbomb cutter. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Bloody hell, that was a match. That was a match. Taking a look at the replays of that one, and still, bloody hell, that was a good fight. And a kick to the side of the head there. And the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. Climbing to the top rope, and the splash from the top rope. You don't mind me, weather changes. It's spring here in Australia, and the weather changes kind of affect me, so just don't worry about it. And that's Mafia Spine Buster. 1, 2, and the kick out on 2. Yeah, honestly, at one point, and here comes that spear, and if you look, I can almost swear that Tony Maroney's soul left his body on that one. With the 1, the 2, and the kick out. So his soul must have returned for that one. And I think, yep, this is the move that ended the match. That power bomb into a cutter. I have no idea what to call that. We're going to have to think of something for it. 1, 2, and 3. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Cannonball Chris Lance. And Cannonball Chris Lance is still making a good impression as his first night as champion. He didn't defend the title, but your first night as champion, you always want to make a good impression because you don't want to lose the first night. Nah, Star, seriously, time scorekeeper, you're a wanker. And now we're going to the next match, which is going to be a debuting superstar here in ACW. I guess you could say it's a tryout match for her. The following contest, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Nastyville, straight up the road from Nasty Boulevard, on the corner of Nasty Road, aka the mean streets of New York City, representing the Nasty Girls, this is Jessica Knobs! Yeah, I was trying to make a reference to that, what the Freebirds did. Bad Street USA, the further down the block you got, the badder it got. I was trying to make a reference to that, but I fucked up royally. Never mind. I don't think anyone but Michael Pierce Haynes could have done that better, honestly. What can you do? And now introducing her opponent, making her debut tonight. I don't think she likes you any better. Melissa. God, that music's creepy. Who the hell is this ranger? Alright, you're giving me the notes, okay. And now introducing her opponent, making her debut from anywhere she wants to. This is the Toxic Heartless Surya Voidheart! Selena Voidheart! Oh shit. I don't think I've heard of this woman, but looking at her movements, oh god, that's creepy. I have no idea who this woman is. It's a gas mask she's wearing. I don't know what to say at the moment. This is creeping me the fuck out. And I'm not easily imitated. And Jessica just looked at me like, just pointed to her opponent and just said to me, "Are you kidding me? I have to fight that." Yes, Jessica, you have to fight that. You have no choice. And holy shit, that is a gas mask she's wearing. God, that's creepy. Okay, Jessica's ready and she looks a bit intimidated. And she's gonna wear that mask as she fights. Well, okay. Right, ref, ring the bell. And try to go for a big boot, but ducked. And grabs her from behind, just holding on for a bear hug and double arm takedown. Picks her up and knee strike to the side of the head. Stomp to the knee. Stomp to the ankle. And a stomp to the lower back. And stomps on the elbow. Stomp on the elbow again. And just punching the face. I have no idea if she's going to be hurting her hand on that one. And knee stomp. Backing up and knee. Oh, she missed. And shook that one off and gone for that referee's lock. Gone from behind. And a reverse bear hug. Trying to ragdoll this woman, but I don't know if that's a good idea at the moment. I mean, with a nickname like Toxic Heartless, I mean, what do you expect? And going for a headlock, just holding on. Is she going to make a tap, snap, or nap on that one? And getting back to her feet. I honestly hate this chain wrestling malarkey. And tosses her to the side. Picks her up again, an Irish whip reversal. And duck down. Big boot. And picks her up to her feet and tosses her to the side. And a stomp to the thigh. And drags her across the ring. And stomp to the midsection. Yes, the midsection. Stomp on the elbow. And face first into the mat. And Jessica trying to hype herself up. And punches the ribs, pushes her down. Well, that was a nasty tactic. And nowhere even near on target. Jessica, what the fuck were you thinking? Leg drop. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Jessica arguing with the ref, like screaming that should have been 3. Picks her up to her feet. And Irish whip to the turnbuckle. And pulls up double boots on her. Punch to the side of the head core and punch to the midsection. And a punch to the side of the head and club to the back. Another club to the back. And double axe handle. Double axe handle. And stomp to the arm. Missed that one. Ducked. Punch to the mid. And whoa. Slap to the chest. Punch to the side of the head. I think she was aiming for a spot that gas mask isn't covering. Slap and punch to the side of the head. Slap to the face. Slap to the... No, punch to the side of the head. And now Jessica... And they're both motioning. And punch. Whoa. And hockey fight! Fight, 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 fight! And a punch to the side of the head for good measure. And oh shit, a choke slam! Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And I think Void Heart was wondering what she has to do. And oh shit. That's what she do. The tombstone pile driver. And going for the pinfall, but that's too close to the ropes, but the rest not. 1, 2. Oh, kick out on 2. And up into the seating position, and it looks like she's trying to take her head off on that one. And the digital crowd chanting women's wrestling, and a stomp to the elbow. Picks her up, and shoulder separator. Stomp to the lower back. And leg drop. And motioning for Jessica to get up to her feet. And looks like she was trying to measure up for another tombstone, but clothesline. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2 with authority. And she got up quickly and running bulldog. And again, Serlene gets up to her feet. And power slam. Is that going to be enough? And goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And again, Jessica must be thinking, what do I have to do to put this woman away? Picks her up to her feet. And a running power slam. Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, so much for a good first impression. Fucking bullshit on that one. I did several test matches with this woman and she dominated. She didn't do so here. I'm kind of disappointed with that one. Guess I'll have to try again next week with a few adjustments on her. One, 2, and the kick out on 2. Yeah, in case you can't tell, I'm kind of disappointed right now. And goes for the pinfall. The 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. I think the match would have been over if she grabs that. 1, 2. Well, from what you saw, chat, do you think Serlene Voidheart belongs here in ACW? 1, 2, and the kick out on 2. Which would lead up to a final maneuver, the running power slam. And nails it. With the 1, the 2, and the 3. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Nasty Girl, Jessica Knobs. Yeah, I'm really disappointed with that one, because I put a lot of effort into that wrestler. And we'll try again next week. But 4 stars, good opening, good start. Now let's get to the next match. Which will be a triple threat Extreme Rules match. The following contest is an Extreme Rules triple threat match. Introducing first, representing YWL and the Scouts of Fate. If you do not know where he is from, I suggest you go buy a globe. Go get an encyclopedia. Buy a fucking atlas or look it up online, you uneducated twat. He is the certified scout main, Texan. Where could this guy come from? Oh, I think I know. He comes from Dallas. Yeah, I'm kidding. He has no idea who he's fighting, but triple threat rules. And considering XPWL is probably not going to be doing a show this week, this could be his only opportunity to be in a match. Yeah, I'm announcing that now. From what I've heard, there will be no XPWL shows this weekend. So just letting that out now. So on that day, I think True Blue might be doing a gaming stream. I don't know. We'll just wait to see. Wait to find out, I guess. All right. And introducing his first opponent. From Dublin, Ireland, representing the Bare Knuckle Brawlers, this is Patrick Murphy. And I don't think anyone has actually gotten the smile off the faces of any member of the Bare Knuckle Brawlers ever since they defeated the Gallaglass brothers at ACW's Rhyme City Rumble. But those two teams are now one win apiece. There's going to have to be a deciding match in the future. Maybe I might leave that to YWL and Jim Johnson. Right, now introducing the third competitor in this match. From parts unknown, this is Kirk Blade. Yeah, Kirk Warblade. He just showed up one day saying he was looking for somebody. So ACW gave him a contract to help him with his search. But for all we know, he could be a group of 13 trying to find each other just so there can be one. Highlander reference! So yeah, he has not stated who he's looking for or why he's looking for him. So what can you do there? If you're not going to tell, then how can you drag the info out of him? You can't, that's for sure. All right, Texan's ready. Patrick Murphy is ready. And Kirk Warblade is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. And let's do this. And unfortunately, I apologise. I have to go use the announcer's room. So I will be right back. Please bear with me. Okay, I'm back. I apologise for that one. And Kirk Warblade, well, pin broken up by Patrick Murphy. Elbow to the back and Irish whip to the ropes. And trying to go for a bro kick, but Kirk Warblade ducked it and went straight for Texan, but clothesline from behind. Patrick Murphy did not like being ignored like that. And Texan stomps the elbow as Patrick grabs a ladder. And Texan, you silly bastard, you missed. Overhead punch. Punch to the midsection, punch to the chest, overhead slap to the face. And sit out powerbomb. And Kirk sets up the table. Elbow strike, and a third elbow strike, forcing him back. Rolled through, clothesline. And Kirk Warblade just set the table on fire. Fire, 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 fire. And a meeting of the minds. Irish whip reversal. Oh, looks like he was trying to aim for the table, but missed. An Irish whip to the turnbuckle. And what is Texan doing? And Patrick, he's looking straight at Kirk Warblade. And elbow strike. Chair shot to the back. And another chair shot to the back on... Whoa, swatted the chair aside and clothesline. And goes to the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 1. And elbow to the back and Irish whip to the... Ooh, face first right into the fire. And slides underneath the bottom rope and... Well, Kirk Warblade left. And all on the outside. Remember, no countouts, no DQs, but the decisions have to be in the ring. And fighting out of it in reverse, DDT. Only just missing that trash can. Picks him up. And punch to the ribs. And face first into the side of the ring. And neck breaker. And he's measuring him. And punch to the side of the head, punch to the chest, punch to the side of the head, and clothesline. Big boot to the side of the head. And Kirk Warblade telling one of these two to get up to their feet. And it looks like Texan's going to listen. Texan's up onto his feet, and holy shit, look at the back of Kirk Warblade. Oh, javelin to the fucking trash can right into the face of Texan on that one. And try to hit him with the brass knuckles, but where'd he get those? Wait a second. Okay, good, they're not mine, good. Oh, Texan, really? Now is not the time to do military-style push-ups. Clothesline. And I guess Kirk Warblade agreed. I don't think I've ever seen Texan do that. Clothesline. Can someone please clip that? And Irish whip straight back into the ring. And kick to the leg, and oh, careful, Patrick, that table is still on fire. And oh, hammerlock clothesline into a turning him inside out. I mean, chicken wing clothesline. Punch to the side of the head, double axe handle. Punch to the side of the head. Back elbow strike. Back elbow again. Punch to the side of the head. And back elbow. And Irish whip. Just missing the barricades. And honestly, look at Kirk's back. And Irish whip reversal back into the ring. And chair shot to the back. Another chair shot to the back. And Texan just tosses. And bro kick. Going for the pinfall. And double axe handle, making him let go of that one. And Irish whip. I think Texan was aiming for that table. Yeah, well, Patrick Murphy is so pale. Behind that fire, I can almost see his skeleton. Irish whip, reversal. And Irish whip. Everyone's aiming for that table. And Texan. Oh, shit. And whoa, Patrick. Stopping Texan from whatever he's planning. And guillotine on the top rope. And Irish whip reversal. Right into the turnbuckles. And Patrick picks up the trash can and cracks him on the top of the head with it. And just tosses it to the side. And stomp. Stomp to the chest. Sledgehammer strike. And a sledgehammer strike to the midsection. And again to the midsection. Throws the hammer down. Picks him up. And Irish whip right to that table. Oh, I think Patrick may have gotten burned on that one. And Texan measuring up Patrick Murphy. And scattergun! Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Kirk Warblade must have known that Patrick Murphy was going to kick out of that. Picks him up to his feet. And Irish whip. Right to the turnbuckle again. Irish whip reversal. And Kirk grabs Texan and puts him on the table. Oh shit. Oh shit. And power bomb through the table. And pinfall attempt. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Someone get the medic team. I think, road glow right in the plums. Or right in the Irish potatoes. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Yeah, I know. I think someone in the front row may have gotten a souvenir. But bloody hell, what a closer of that match. I don't think Patrick Murphy's going to be happy that he got hit in the spuds. Oh, the potatoes. I'm not going to attempt to do an Irish accent again. I don't want to offend people. And the Alabama slammer and the running knee strike. And that was before the table got set on fire. And right there, come on, Texan, there was no need to do those push-ups, and Kirk Warblade was not happy that he did that. And the brogue kick, I thought that would have been enough. And yet, there was a shot in the potatoes. And on for the pinfall. With the 1, 2, 3, that's it. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Kirk Warblade. And yet, from the looks of it, Kirk Warblade has definitely been in a war. And someone's going to have to take Tex into the medical team because I'm hoping he didn't get any third-degree burns. And 5 stars. Okay, I agree. That was a good match. And we got 2 single matches left tonight before the main event for the Ashes. And I guess you could say this is your semi-main event. The following contest, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Rhyme City, this is Pokemon Girl. And I guess Pokemon Girl tonight is going back to her traditional Pikachu attire. And she has been absolutely on cloud 9 ever since she defeated Sweet and Freedom. I mean, that defeat was probably too embarrassing for Sweet and Freedom. She actually got traded to Bloodsport, Asmodeus's roster that is affiliated with XPWL. Check Rakadol's YouTube channel for matches from Bloodsport Pro. Alright. And Pokemon Girl looks ready for this fight. And now introducing her opponent. From the Hive, she is the former ACW Women's Champion. This is the Hornet. And yeah, apparently she used to be a member of the Golden Maidens, that group in XPWL, but she split away from them and they absolutely hate each other. But if you bring up the Golden Maidens around her, you better run because she does not like hearing about them. I mean, hell's bells, she won't even say what her original name was when she was part of the Maidens. Okay, both women are ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. Try to go for a punch, and, whoa, gone for a small package. The most lethal move in wrestling. And a kick out on one, not even on a 1 count. Stomp missed. Clothesline. Stomp to the elbow. Knee drop. Elbow strike, kick to the midsection, punch the ribs, and double tap punch. And headlock takedown. Going for a headlock. And rolled through, stomp, and missed that one. Stomp to the elbow. And Pokemon Girl with a springboard knee leg drop attempt, but missed completely. And now the Hornet's trying to twist the head off Pokemon Girl. And head slammed right to the mat, and punch, and punch to the side of the head. Stomp to the midsection. I mean, if you missed Rhyme City Rumble, you would have missed Pokemon Girl dressed up like an Espeon. No, I don't know what her name is. Her name was. She won't say it. And if you try to ask her about it, she'll probably grab you and toss you to the side like you're nothing. She just does not like hearing about it. Punch to the midsection. An Irish whip to the ropes. And collided. Double axe, but no, pop-up punch. Bloody hell, that was a hell of a punch. And roundhouse kick attempt, but double axe handle. Followed up by the shoulder tackle. Rolled through, and back elbow. Super kick and European uppercut combo. And Pokemon Girl going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Pokemon Girl going to the corner. She's measuring up and going for the rope tackle. Is that going to be enough? Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Pokemon Girl can't believe that hit with recoil did not put Hornet away. I guess in Pokemon Girl's mind, she's not fighting a Hornet, she's fighting a Beedrill. I mean, if there's a Hornet-tail Pokemon, I have no idea. Irish whip to the ropes, duck down. Leapfrog. Roundhouse kick. And going for mounted punches and a stomp to the midsection. Stomp missed that one and elbow attempt. And roundhouse big boon. I think Pokemon Girl got busted open. Wait, what? This is Extreme Rules? Holy shit, this is an Extreme Rules match. Punch to the midsection, kick to the midsection, and I guess we're about to see the Verta Slam! Oh, her head hit the handle of the hammer. 1, 2, kick out on 2, and I can't believe Pokemon Girl had the energy to kick out of that. And Pokemon Girl starting to stir, and Dragon Screw leg whip. Man, the nurse is definitely earning her paycheck tonight. And head slammed into the mat several times. The Pokemon Girl grabs the sledgehammer, strike to the midsection, and just drops it down. And Pokemon Girl is just about running star and running knee strike into the corner. And Pokemon Girl with a springboard frog splash, but no water in the pool. Running elbow drop. And Hornet going to the top rope and motioning for Pokemon Girl to get up to her feet. And double axe handle. Almost landing on the hammer, on the handle of that hammer. And Pokemon Girl just walking around the ring. Just noticed that Hornet followed her. Sledgehammer strike to the midsection and to the lower back. And Pokemon Girl Irish whips Hornet right to the ring steps. And Pokemon Girl grabs that sledgehammer. And, oh, shot to the lower back. Another shot to the lower back. A third shot to the lower back. Drops it, picks it up, and just motioning for Hornet to get up to her feet. I guess she changed her mind about the hammer. Picks up the Hornet and punch to the midsection, back elbow strike. And shot. Kick to the midsection. And Pokemon Girl grabs the Hornet and Irish whips her straight back into the ring, sliding underneath the bottom rope. And stomp to the thigh. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Hornet getting up, kick to the midsection, and they've got to catch them all. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Bloody hell, that was a match. Got to take a look at the replays in that one while I have a quick swig of Pepsi Max. Man, there's no way I could have called a winner of that match. That was too back and forth. Not once per this match was this one-sided. I can almost picture other wrestling companies watching this match in particular, wondering if they're going to hire one of these two. And going for the pinfall with the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. I mean, there's no way Pokemon Girl can enter the ONC because she's been a member of the GCA roster at one point. And this, I cannot believe that this did not put Pokemon Girl away. I mean, look, she landed on the very edge of that handle. 1, 2, and kick out on 2. And that sledgehammer strike. And Hornet with a double axe handle, and again, her head landed on the head of that hammer that time with the 1, 2, and the kick out on 2. I mean, Hornet got up, kicked to the midsection, and this is the move that put her away. The gotta catch 'em all. Goes to the pinfall, the 1, 2, and 3, that's it. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Pokemon Girl! Now that was a hell of a fight. You cannot deny that one. And Pokemon Girl's definitely going to have to see the medic team tonight before she leaves the arena. For bullshit! 3.5 stars, scorekeeper, you and I are going to have words involving fists. And now it's time for the next match, which is the semi-main event and the other Gold Rush tournament match tonight. The following contest is the first round for the men's Gold Rush tournament. Introducing first, well, don't take your time getting to the ring. From the Armageddon, representing Radioactive, he is the post-apocalyptic bounty hunter, the Wastelander! And looking at the Wastelander, he looks ready for this match. And considering what he's going up against. I mean, in a twisted way, Wastelander represents law, but law in the wasteland, which means what law, what no law. It's just fighting for survival. He's just basically a bounty hunter. And the winner of this, if he is still champion, the winner of this will be fighting the Inverted Shadow, aka Shadow, at ACW's Battlemania for the ACW World Champion. Again, if Shadow is still champion at that time. mean, Wastelander definitely looks ready for this match, and he's going to have to be. And now introducing his opponent from Canada, Canada, representing Law and Order, this is the Mountie, Ryan Durham! And for those saying that Ryan Durham and the Quebecador are the same person, you've got to be out of your fucking mind. They're not even the same bloody build or same height. There is no way those two are the same person. But honestly, I want to see the Quebecador and Ryan Durham fight. Okay, Wastelander's ready. Ryan Durham is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And crossbody. And a stomp to the elbow. And tries to pick him up. And elbow strike to the midsection. And roundhouse kick. And jawbreaker. Clothesline. Stomp to the chest. And another stomp to the side of the head that time. Rolls him onto his back. Picks him up and dragon screw leg whip. Elbow drop. And Wastelander getting up very quickly. Grabs on the shoulders. Elbow strike, and a third elbow strike to the jaw. And leans him up on the ropes, punch to the side of the head. And stun gun on the top rope. Goes for the pinfall. One. Kick out on one. And going for those stiff punch to the side of the head and head slammed into the mat. Stomp to the lower back. Kick to the side of the head. And kick to the lower back. Kick to the side of the head again. And head slammed into the mat. And head scissor, and several shots to the top of the head on that one. And kicks him off. Stomp missed and clothesline. Clothesline attempt, ducked and back body drop. And double A spine buster. Picks him up and spin out powerbomb. And what's he trying to do here? And gone for a sleeper hold. Is he going to make the Wastelander tap snap? Wastelander just passed out. And Durham moves on in the Gold Rush tournament. Bloody hell, that was not a long match. But that was a good match nonetheless. Up and back body drop. And a double A spine buster. Picks him up onto his feet. And a spin out powerbomb. And yet the sleeper hold. And I can't believe the Wastelander just simply passed out from that. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, the Mountie, Ryan Durham. That was a hell of a match. A short match, but a hell of a match. And next, well, I'm in the next match, but I'll be leaving the commentary table very short. Yeah, 2 stars, honestly, makes sense. But the next match is for the Ashes. And it's going to be, since today is Thanksgiving, figured might as well do the traditional 4v4 elimination style match. So it's going to be Team London versus Team Australia where the winning team will get to call themselves the Ashes champion. The following is your main event of the evening. It is a traditional 4 versus 4 Survivor Series match. And the rules of this match are as simple. If you are pinned or submitted, you must leave ringside area and go into the back. There are no countouts, no disqualifications, and knockout rules will also apply in this match. Introducing first, representing Team London from Blackpool, from Team England, from Blackpool, England. This is Cherry Bomb. Yes, this is going to be one of the few matches that will have men versus women style in this. That ACW does very, very sparingly. And I think Cherry Bomb looks happy because she's actually getting to team up with her brother tonight. And Cherry Bomb, she looks absolutely ready for this fight. Okay. Introducing the second and third competitors in this match. They are from Blackpool, England and Birmingham, England, respectively. They are TNT and the Switchblade After Night, the Bare Knuckle Ballers. Well, each of these two are wearing their country on their chest right now. And they're teaming up with a mystery partner. I don't even think they know who it is. I mean, Ranger won't even tell me. He won't even give me notes. Ranger what? See in a few seconds. All right, jeez. Okay. And now introducing the final team of Team England. No way. Ranger, you did it! Introducing from London, England, holy shit. Ranger, why? Just introduce. You know the drill. Okay, from London, England. He is the Cast Iron Bulldog. This is Edward. Oh, I forgot the last name. It doesn't really matter, but still. Yeah, I know this guy. He was one of the 10 members of the Brotherhood of Brass Knuckles. Me and him have fought all over the world over the Brass Knuckles Championship. He's like my brother. I thought he retired. It's going to be good to get back in the ring with him. But still, bloody hell. Ranger, how'd you pull that off? I just made a few calls. I thought you'd be happy. I am happy, but still. Alright, now introducing Team Australia. First, from the Australian Outback, this is the Outback Brawler, Betty Dundee! And Betty Dundee, if she comes up to you with that cup and offers you a drink, decline politely. The hangover is not worth it. I mean, I once took a mouthful of that, and I somehow woke up in the middle of Times Square in New York City wearing a Cookie Monster costume. I have no idea how that happened. Again, taking a mouthful of that drink. I have no idea what kind of cast iron stomach Betty Dundee has, but still. I mean, TNT, I think he is a fan of the old Brotherhood of Brass Knuckles, so he actually looks very happy. He's teaming up with a former member of the team. Well, not really team, just a group of friends. And now introducing the second member of Team Australia. From the Badlands, but tonight represents Australia. This is Man of Mercy. And the look on Mercy, you can just tell he's ready for a fight. And he's going to have to be, considering. This one is for Buddy's country pride. The tiebreaker of the Ashes, where last week Mercy won against TNT and Cherry Bomb won against the Outback Brawler Betty Dundee. So this is basically going to be for all the marbles. And remember, I'm in this match, so there's going to be, for the majority of this match, there's probably going to be no commentary. Unless I get eliminated, then I'll return to the table. And Mercy does not look intimidated at all. Remember, the way to be eliminated in this match is pinfall, submissions, and knockout. Where the ref thinks you had enough, he'll send you to the back. And now introducing the third member of Team Australia. From the equestrian outback, now making his home in Ponyville, he is one half of the ACW Tag Team Champions, representing the Devil and Down Under. This is Stone Cold True Blue! And Stone Cold True Blue holding that championship proudly. Even though he told me that he honestly had no interest in the tag team titles. Blue, was that necessary? Flipping off the camera like that? I mean, the cameraman's just doing his job, mate. All right. I'll see you in a bit. Ranger, can you do this? Yeah, I got it. And the final member for Team Australia, he is the main voice of ACW from Adelaide, South Australia. He is the ACW Intercontinental Champion, the Wild One, Bruce Hathaway. Like Bruce said, this match is probably not going to have commentary for the majority of it, so enjoy the match for what it is. I'll just leave this healing potion here for Bruce if he gets eliminated. So please enjoy the match for what it is.
The Outback Brawler, Betty Dundee, has been eliminated. Man of Mercy has been eliminated. Fairy Bomb has been eliminated. Cast Iron Bulldog, Edward Jones has been eliminated.
Sorry about this, I gotta do a quick bit of divine intervention, so don't mind me. Okay, sorry about that. Back to the action.
Stone Cold True Blue has been eliminated. Witchblade Arthur Knight has been eliminated. And Bruce Northaway has been eliminated.
I guess since Bruce Northaway was knocked clean out, I guess I'll take it from here. Here is your winners, Cherry Bomb, TNT, Switchblade After Night, and the Cast Iron Bulldog, Edward Jones. They are Team England. Well, I guess Team England won the ACW Ashes, and 5 stars. Well, since that's the final match, I guess I'll just take it from here. But before we go, we need to check to see if there's any injuries. Don't worry about Bruce, I'll just wake him up by cracking a can of beer next to him. Okay, there's no updates, so that's our show for tonight. Thank you for watching. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have yourselves a good one, and please be safe in the world, no matter where you happen to be. Hey, Bruce, wakey, come on. Someone crack a beer next to him.